saying that we have to arm ourselves with game. With game. We have to make sure we're around people that have game, that say stuff, that spark off stuff in our minds. You know, when we're watching these podcasts and stuff, it has to spark off something. You know? So it's like, if we didn't think of it, that person in the podcast thought of it, and now we're thinking of it, and it's like, oh my days, like we're different people because of it. That's what it is. And that's how growth is made, by putting yourself in different environments, the things that you watch, the things that you read. Look at me and you. Me, you could talk about trading. We've gone from sitting in a cell talking about robberies and stuff to now it's like you wake up and you know what I mean? You said to me, yo, Nvidia's flying. And the average person don't even know what the fuck Nvidia is. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They don't even know what the fuck Nvidia is. You know, so this is all about, and the more we educate ourselves, the more things we know, we open up the playground and put ourselves in an environment where we can make more money. We can make more money off the back of it. So that's why.
Tell us when your trading journey started.
My trading journey.
What made you think of even trading, bro?
It's my friend. Shouts out to my friend Rox. You get me? Like, he was like, yo, Minnie, look, come, like your mind, the way your mind thinks and the way you sort of like, the way you are with data and information, I think this is for you, man. Like, check this out. So I never forget, went to his house. Me and another one of the bros, we went there, sitting there, and I'm listening to him, and he's telling me certain stuff. I'm like, listen, I like this, man. So what happened from that day? I just took it further. I just done my further research, and you know what I mean, and just broke it down, and just, you know. You know, with that game there, you got to jump. You got to be in it to win it. So in it to win it means you got to just go for it and put your money where your mouth is and just practice and read, understand the charts, understand the information, the fundamentals, understand how they, you know what I mean, how it trickles into the charts and what happens when this information, when this news comes out, how does it affect the chart? How to read the charts, understand levels and stuff, you know.
Are you like a technical trader, or do you?
I'm both.
Yeah, both.
You have to be both. You have to be a technical trader to know when to get into your trade. You know what I mean? So some people don't get it twisted. Some people that it depends on what you're trying to do. But really and truly, yeah, if you're about your money and you're serious about your money, you want to know the best opportunity to buy something rather than just buying it because it sounds like a good idea. Because, like, let me give you an example. You could have something like a Tesla. Tesla's a good purchase, but then if you bought Tesla like at the beginning of the year, someone said, "Yo, Tesla's a good year," and you bought good. Say Tesla's a good stock to buy, and you just thought, "Rah, Minnie's talking about Tesla. Let me buy a Tesla," and you bought Tesla. Tesla's gonna now take a tumble, yeah, because it's overbought, and you're gonna be getting your money's gonna be in the red, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, fuck, you know why the man told me to invest in this Tesla thing? Tesla shit." Because even though it's a good buy, you bought it at the wrong time. So this is why it's good. At the same time, it's good to understand your technical analysis, so you can understand. Look. What it on the chart says it looks like it's overbought here. So let's wait for a little pullback or something because it is clear that a pullback is due. And when a decent pullback comes, you know your levels. Okay, it should roughly hit these levels. These are the levels that I'm interested in buying. You know, so you're gonna have to know your technicals, but at the same time, to get ahead of yourself and have an advantage of what way the market's going, the fundamentals will play. You know, because if the news said,
explain to people what's the difference between fundamentals and technical analysis.
This guy's really getting me in it. Well, the fundamentals would be the events, the actual events that are happening for the stock. You know what I mean? The real life events, whether it be earnings, you know, whether it be the economy, something happening in the economy. These are the real things that could come and affect the stock direction. So that would be the fundamentals, the reason behind it, yeah? And then you have the technicals. Technicals are just technical levels. You know what I mean?
Basically, you have to read the chart.
Support levels, resistance levels, supply and demand areas. You know, when it reaches this area, I'm interested. When it reaches that area, I'm interested. When it breaks through that area, I'm getting out. When it, you know what I mean? There's the technical levels. NASDAQ.
Because you're in love
futures.
with it.
Yeah.
That's your favorite.
That's my bread and butter. So say it's a US tech now, yeah? First thing first. Say like I just came. I don't know. I was just done. I was locked up in a room and I don't know what's going on. I'm free now. It's time to make some money. So I go in the room, I turn the computer on now. The first thing I want to know is what's the fundamental, what's happening with the stock? Yes, I know now. I've done my research.
What's your news source?
Huh? What's my news?
Yeah.
I just on Google, I just have a little look, see what's going on. I'll be on YouTube finding out what's happening, just everywhere. It depends on what type of news it is, because it might, because remember the Nasdaq 100 is a basket of America's 100 big tech stocks. So it could be something happened to Meta that affects it. It could be good news that happened to Tesla that affects it. So you want to be aware of all of the stocks in the basket and how they're operating and what news they're happening.
The 100
tech
highest
stocks.
techs.
Yeah, the big tech stocks. So we want to know what's happening with you know what I mean? We want to know what's happening within the individual stocks, the heavy hitters within that stock, because they can maneuver, they can move the stock to a different direction. So once I understand what's going on, okay, I could wake up, there's good news for Tesla. In my brain, I'm automatically thinking, okay, Tesla is a good news. Amazon is a good news. So Tesla, Amazon have both had good news. Microsoft had good earnings as well. Say it's the earnings thing. So now I'm automatically thinking, okay, it's a buy. Now, before I might be thinking to myself, okay, there's other news going on. You know, so it could be a CPI data. It could be
So you look at the Forex factories for that one.
Forex. I'll go on Forex Factory. How do you know about Forex Factory?
Come on, man.
Did I tell you about that shit? Yeah. So I'll go on Forex Factory. Just find out what's happening. You know what I mean? If anyone's speaking, you know, because it affects like when if there's a Fed meeting.
That's
you know
where
what I mean?
you see all the high profile news coming out on the Forex
high
factory.
impact news.
Yeah,
So it'll be an orange, it'll be a red, or it'll be yellow. You know what I mean? So if it's yellow, you know it's not that important. If it's orange, you know it's sort of important. If it's red, it's a high impact news. This is more likely to sway the market. So obviously you understand those things there. Then if say the news comes out 1:30 and it's like it goes in a certain direction, it's like in my mind, I know it's done that. So normally what I do is wait at that point. I'll wait. So in my mind, I know we're going up. Or in my mind, I know we're going down. But I'll wait to see what it does. Because sometimes, like...
but you obviously wait for the market to open, right? And what
the market will open at... Say market opens at 2:30. So then when the market does... But remember, the stock's already doing what it's doing. Because the Nasdaq will be already open. You know what I mean?
Is it 11 o'clock?
11 o'clock at night. So the Nasdaq's been open from 11 o'clock in the night. So the Nasdaq is already making me. So I could probably, if I'm right off the first news, I probably would have already done one in the middle of the night. Probably would have got away with one in the middle of the night. But now we're trying to trade this new news. You know, so off the back of that now, I'll just probably just allow it to do what it's doing, just to watch the stock to see where it goes. There's times there could be a fake out. The stock could jump up when really and truly the news is down.
What a fake breakout.
So it's gone up now. So what I'll normally do, I'll watch that up to the closest resistance level.
Okay.
And that will get up. Once it's hit that resistance level, then that's my sell. Put my sell on, and then that's how I would get into a trade. You know, obviously you got the basics. Obviously you might look at a chart. I put it on the daily chart. Have a look at it just to see where we are. Is it you know what I mean? What's happening? Look at the candlesticks. You know what I mean? Is it looking to go? Just get a rough idea of what's going on. But obviously, to get in the trade, I'll probably pull it on something like a 5-minute, 2-minute chart to get a more precise entrance. You know, and then from there, it's game on. It's just
okay. So what do you trade currency? Or you just,
I'm not currency.
Just the US.
That's like Forex and that. I'm not interested.
What about
more? You know my thing. I'm more the things that I'll be interested in will be wheat. The things that I'll be interested in will be I showed you about natural gas.
So how are you finding trading, man?
It's a lovely experience. I've got a long trade guy. You know, I've got the long one going on with the Neo.
I kind of got into Neo because of you.
We've been stuck in that trade for about 2 years.
For a while, you get me. But I didn't put I only put a few bags on it. You know, you went a bit much.
Big word money.
You went a bit much because you know what it is. I kind of, if I'm gonna just trade something that someone tell me about, I tend to not put too much money on it. You see what I'm saying? But we've been stuck in that for a little while.
But the thing is, you know what it is? Neo's got.
And I actually was telling people about it.
Neo's got earnings. Yeah, but you have to understand this. You have to understand this. Yeah. Sometimes we're trying to move too soon. When you're trading, guys, check this out. Like sometimes when you get like a stock or a share, and it's like you're trying to buy it and it's not moving, and it goes up and it comes down, and it goes up and it comes down, and it goes up and it comes down, and a year's gone by and it's just all this gone up and come down and come down. When it's your money and it's like you're not using proper money management, it feels like, fuck, this is a bad idea. But really and truly, what that just shows you is if you're master of money management, your dollar cost averaging in but little pieces of money, as it goes down, you're supposed to really be celebrating.
Because you buy and sell.
Because it gives you an opportunity to buy the same stock at a cheaper price.
It's a sell, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like buying I don't know. You buy a pair of trainers. You like to buy Gucci trainers for £800, yeah. But then something's happened with Gucci, and it's like people are saying Gucci's is shit now. So Gucci stock tumbles, and now Gucci's getting sold for, I don't know, it's getting sold for 50 quid. Are you gonna be pissed off or are you gonna be excited? You're gonna be pissed. If you've got a shitload, if you own a shitload at £800, you're gonna be thinking, oh fucking no, because you may not have enough to take advantage of the £50 trainers. So you're kicking yourself thinking, oh fucking no, man. People are buying it for 50 and selling it for 100. No one wants to buy my £900 ones that I'm trying to sell.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say, if a smart man, if you're just buying little by little by little, when it hits the £50, you're supposed to just be happy over the moon, loaded up.
Yeah.
Because you know that's not a £50 trainer, and just a matter of time until it goes back to £800.
Especially the big companies like a Tesla or Amazon.
Tesla going through some bad times right now. It's going through some tough times right now.
Yeah, but the thing is, Tesla's gonna come back because they got so much money behind them. They're gonna come back. Amazon. When I see these, as you just said, when you see these stocks goes down, because they are so like big and they got so much.
You know what it is? Tesla done something.
They're always gonna come back, so you get happy. You basically get happy when they go down a bit.
Tesla done something. They sort of fucked themselves, where it's like to eliminate all competition, they put the price down. So they dropped the price of the cars. Yeah. So when you drop the price of the cars, what does it do? That means your profit margin is gonna be smaller. So that was their first wrong. And the beginning of the year, the stock it dropped because their profit margin is small. They're making less money off of the back of that now. Yeah. And then one thing about Tesla, they're saying with these electric cars, they're saying with a car like Tesla, after a certain amount of years and the battery gets weak, it's worthless. It's a worthless vehicle. Do you get it? It's a worthless vehicle. That's why with Neo now, it's not just about the car, it's about the business. It's about the ecosystem it's building. So it's about the battery swapping, you know? So they're building these swap centers. So it's instead of, you know, when we're all leaning to go into and driving electric cars.
Yeah.
It takes like an hour, 45 minutes to sit there and just, you got to plug the car in the petrol station or plug it in and just leave it for 45 minutes. Imagine us all doing that. It's bad enough going to the petrol station and it's like, you just pouring petrol in and there's queues. Imagine everyone was waiting for 45 minutes, 50 minutes. In China, there's scenes in China of people like unplugging people's thingy and plug it in there and people fighting. So obviously something with Neo and the swap center is now, it's a 5-minute swap. So what happens, your car, you pull it on the thingy, and you drive it into the swap center, and it changes itself. And what happens is you don't keep the battery.
For everyone,
it changes the battery.
Yeah.
So it's about swapping batteries. That's the business. So if they can build a big enough ecosystem, I looked into it now. It's like there's so much companies they're trying to partner up with now. And they're probably gonna look to do franchises. So you can franchise like petrol stations. So it's not a petrol station, it's a swap center. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So you can franchise them now, yeah? And off the back of that, they'll be making money off the franchise. You know, if they do deals with like a BMW now, yeah, they do a deal with the BMW, you might have a BMW swap center. So imagine BMW now playing game, and instead of them charging their car for 45 minutes, they're doing swap centers. So every car is swap center, and off the back of it, Neo makes a little bit of money, you know, and then plus you got the Neo phone. It's the whole thing. It's the ecosystem is building now. So that's why I invested in Neo, because it's blatantly the future, because I can't see it being practical that everybody sits and waits to charge their who wants to wait 45 minutes?